Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and in today's video I will present you the answers of my friends and one of my teachers when they answered my question, what do they value the most in their lives? In my previous video I asked them if they are scared of death, what's their take on the topic, and this is kind of a follow-up question to the one that I asked them previously. So if you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to watch that first and then come back here. As the previous topic was kind of heavy and emotional, I thought the conversation couldn't stop there, and so I asked them the next question, which was, what motivates you in your life? What do you value in your life the most? I wanted to hear what truly matters to them. What are their goals? What are their values? What makes their lives worth living? I felt like it is a question that they would be really happy to answer, that it would be easy to answer. But it turned out it's not really easy for them to find things that really bring them joy, at least for some of them. And many of them didn't have answer for that, or didn't have like a specific thing that keeps them going. From what I can tell you, the answers seem to be much shorter this time, apart of a few of them. So let's get into it. Just like before, to keep their privacy, I will refer to them as person A, person B, and so on. And again, since my native language is Polish, I translated all their answers into English. I'll put them on the screen and you can read them with me. Let's begin. The exact question I asked them was, what motivates you in life? What is the thing that keeps you going? What makes you want to live? What do you value the most in your life? Person A says, it is a very difficult one. I think that among such simple things, it is the opportunity to develop any hobby I can dream of and to create in general. Drawing, making jewelry at the moment. It's nice when someone appreciates your work, and somehow it's better to live with the thought that someone likes your work. On a deeper level, it's my parents. Maybe it's not the reason that drives me to live, but it's more what keeps me from ending it, because sometimes it's really hard. I appreciate beautiful views, which is why I take pictures of everything I find aesthetically pleasing, sometimes even things that aren't obvious. My friends, because without them I wouldn't have come this far. I appreciate that I don't live in a country where there is a war or other terrible things, that my family is healthy, and above all, that we are together, even though, as in any family, there are serious arguments. Gosh, you've really given me a puzzle. I know. Person B says, this is the more difficult question because I have undiagnosed depression. So what motivates me? Lack of money. Fair enough, I guess. Person C says, as for my motivation, I would very much like to visit many places around the world, experience new things, learn interesting things, and spend time with my loved ones. Person D says, first and foremost, the desire to develop myself, but also to enable others to develop. The awareness that you can be an inspiration to someone else, that's for sure. Above all, a thirst for knowledge, a drive for knowledge, and a hunger for knowledge, because that's always been something that has inspired me and pushed me forward. And probably the fact that there are still so many unknown things that can be discovered, defined, redefined, and I think these factors are the main determinants. Person E says, good question. Answer, nothing. But in life I appreciate a warm bed and not having to go grocery shopping because food magically appears in the fridge. Person F says, that's a really good question because I don't really have an answer for that. Okay. Person G says, That's a very broad concept because it literally depends on what person does on a daily basis when it comes to studies or work. The fact that you like what you do and that it has a specific intangible value. Because of what the world offers, that you can travel, read, learn, watch films, and still not be able to do everything in your lifetime. Ending this list with relationships with people. However, the fact that you come home and someone is waiting for you is beautiful. Friends who support us completely on their own initiative is also a totally great thing. But I'm a fan of life anyway. So, as you can see, some of those people don't even know their purpose. Some of them live day by day, and some of them have the hunger for life. Some of them want to travel, want to experience new things, or are just happy with the little things that they have in their daily lives. Again, before I end this video, I wanted to share my own perspective on this topic, and again, I have written down all of my thoughts because it's easier for me to convey my thoughts in the best possible way. So I'll read it to you right now. Also, some of my friends were asking the same question to me, so this is my answer. The first thing that came to my mind was that I still have so many years ahead of me, and whatever I come up with, I will probably be able to achieve it. So the very perspective that I still have time definitely gives me some sense of peace. I would like to emphasize some sense. As for the other things, it's nature, beautiful views that are pleasing to the eye, sunshine, birds singing, and fresh air in the morning, which seem absolutely trivial but immediately improve my mood. I am definitely at a stage in my life where I am glad to have my loved ones, family, and a handful of close friends who want the best for me, who will always do everything in their power when I ask for help, and with whom I can talk about anything without pressure or judgment. Somewhere far ahead, when I look at it, money is also motivating to some extent, or rather a reward that you can treat yourself to for hard work, because every job is hard and no one can convince me otherwise. Nevertheless, I focus more on the here and now, on the little pleasures of every day, a good cup of tea, something sweet, sunshine, a walk with my family, which help me get through each day and enjoy the fact that these little things are present every day. So what about you? What motivates you in your life? What is the thing that keeps you going? What makes you want to live, and what do you value the most in your life? I'm waiting for your answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!